Good evening, guys. Tonight we're going to be taking a look at a dive watch from a company called Armida. Armida is a small up-and-coming company based out of Hong Kong that ships directly to the consumer. You can order their watches from their website. They've produced 10 different styles so far and have numbered them the A1 through the A10. Tonight's watch that we're going to be taking a look at is called the A7, and obviously it's the 7th generation of their watches. But opening it up, what you'll find is a cap with a rubber seal, so I believe it makes the container somewhat water resistant. In the top there's a warranty card from Armida that has the date as well as the authenticity stamp, and then just some basic instructions about the watch and the movement. This watch goes for about $450 with the bracelet combination that I have here. You can purchase it for $380 without the bracelet, but I recommend the bracelet. You'll see once we start taking a look at the watch. So inside is this foam cylinder which holds the watch along with some of the extras that they include with it. So inside this package you'll see there's an extra rubber strap, an interchangeable rubber strap. This is kind of isofrane style. It's lightly vanilla scented. It's very pliable, very thick. It's a good quality strap that you see on a lot of independent dive watches these days. So this one is marked CUDA. So setting that aside, on the other side they have a nice tool with the pin pusher and a spring bar fork on the one side, as well as a small metric ruler. And also included are some spare spring bars for the straps. So now, taking a look at the watch, you can see that the A7 is kind of a barrel shape or tonneau shape. And it's made out of 316L stainless steel. The case diameter is 43 millimeters with a 42 millimeter bezel diameter. The bezel is a unidirectional diver's bezel, and it features a ceramic insert. Now they have a variety of different dial colors available, as well as different hand colors as well. This one just happens to be the black dial with the date window at the 6 o'clock and the orange minute hand. So the dial is a enamel glossy finish with painted hour markers. All of the white hour markers are done in BGW9 Super Luminova, and it glows kind of a pale blue. So let me see if I can get focus on this. Alright. So the case thickness is 13.3 millimeters. The crystal is a flat sapphire crystal with inner anti-reflective coating. The bracelet that they have on this is extremely nice. One of the nicest bracelets I have, in my opinion. It's very thick. It almost looks kind of like I would say like a tank tread. The links are held together with screws all the way to the top link by the case. The bracelet comes with this adjustable diver's clasp. Now the diver's clasp functions like most scissor style push button locking clasps. But on the other end there is a ratcheting mechanism that allows you to extend the bracelet probably another ½ inch or so. And this is good for, you know, if you're wearing a wetsuit and you need to extend the bracelet to accommodate your wetsuit, or just day-to-day use. Sometimes if your wrist swells, you can extend it out just a little bit to accommodate. You see how it's got multiple adjustment points, so you can adjust it to a variety of different lengths. Also, there are some micro adjustments available as well to get it to just the right size. The crown is screw down and has an A logo for Armida. So let's release the bracelet and take a look at the case back. So opening up the bracelet, we can get a better look at the case back. You see it has a nice engraved pattern on the back. It's a screw down case back, slightly domed. On the back it gives some of the specifics about the watch, the movement, which is the NH35A movement, which is a Seiko based movement. This movement has 24 joules. It's a 21,600 beats per hour movement. Has a 41-hour power reserve, a bidirectional winding rotor, and is a hacking movement. Also listed on here is the water resistance of 300 meters and the stainless steel case construction. So you see the case finishing is also very well done. Has a nice brush pattern on the sides as well as the top of the case, and then there's a beveled edge around the sides, which is done in a polished finish, which is very nice. The bezel is very tight. I don't feel any wobble, and it does have 120 clicks, so it feels very secure. Let me put the bracelet back together and I'll get a shot of the watch on the wrist. Alright, so here's the Armida A7 on my wrist. My wrist measures 7 3/4 inches in circumference, just for reference. You can see that the watch sits very nicely on the top of my wrist. Alright, so here's a shot of the watch on my wrist with the included rubber strap. Again, this rubber strap is very thick, but still is quite soft. It's very comfortable. The cutouts make it really breathable as well. Again, I really enjoy this bracelet. I think, for the $70 difference between the watch without the bracelet versus including the bracelet, I think, it's a no-brainer. Anyone who's considering ordering this watch really needs to go ahead and get the bracelet with it, because you're not going to find this bracelet for $70 anywhere else. Especially with the signed buckle, the adjustment system built into the clasp, how heavy these links are, and I like how the clasp includes kind of the beveled corners just to mimic the beveled sides of the case as well. I kind of wish that they had polished the beveled corners on the clasp to match the case, but that's something that can easily be done at home if that's what you want. Overall, for the money spent for $450, I think this is a fantastic watch. The ceramic bezel, the really tight bezel operation. I like the highly legible dial with the bright orange minute hand. The automatic movement is a great plus. Overall, the tonneau case shape, the way that the case is finished, and the size of the watch, I think, is just about perfect. Plus, you get the extra rubber strap as well. So overall, I think this is a really fantastic deal. All right, if you have any questions, please feel free to post them down below. And if you are interested in more watch reviews in the future, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. And please check us out on watchandtime.com for detailed written reviews as well as tons of macro photography. We've reviewed dozens and dozens of watches there that you can check out. All right, well, thanks for watching.